Okay,
As soon as you're born, they make you feel
I want to
small
talk about some things about diamonds here for a minute.
by giving
We
you
got a lot of
no
people
time
complaining
to
about
spend
things
it
here in the
all.
United States. We have a lot of traumatic events going on here. It's December 18th, 2012, 9:38 in the morning. Nothing but complaints around the United States here.
Working class
I wanted
hero
to
is
talk about
something to be.
diamonds and things like that because you want gun control,
Working
yet
class
you wear a
hero is
diamond
something
which
to
funds
be.
brutal wars. It funds death,
They
and it
take
is
you
funding the
home,
opposite of
make
human
you feel
rights
so
and well-being for people in other areas and other countries on
they
this
hate
earth.
you if you're
Some of
clever.
these people only
Your
make
style is
$700 a year for the diamonds
till
that
you're
they
so
dig
fucking crazy you
and that
can't
we're
find them.
purchasing here, the blood diamonds. From 1998 to
Working class
2003, there were 4
hero is
million
something
dead
to be.
in Sierra Leone and those areas
A
there in
working
Africa.
class hero is
Um,
something to be.
let me get back over here.
When the torture
They're in
is spent,
substandard conditions,
you're here.
conditions you could never even imagine yourselves.
Then they expect you to pick a career.
And Ambu, in one of the cities there's an estimated population of 3 million,
Full of fear.
but no running water.
A working class hero is something
Yes,
to be.
and one of the world's poorest countries, Angola, is still rebuilding its infrastructure after the end in 2002 of its 27-year civil war, which killed an estimated 1.5 million people and displaced as many as 4 million over diamonds that we love to wear here in the United States. A stupid rock that's millions of years old. The illicit diamond industry is largely credited with funding the rebel group UNITA and its 27-year struggle for power, leading to the original use of the term blood diamonds. Let's see, there's the De Beers guy. Let me get a little past this. Sierra Leone was ravaged by civil war from 91 to 2002. An estimated 50,000 people were killed in war, and more than 2 million people, 1/3 of the population, were displaced. The most horrific aspect of war was the rebels' trademark of chopping off the hands where were we? The hands and the legs of victims as a means to spread terror to the illicit diamond trade in Sierra Leone, perpetuated the conflict, leading to the use of the term blood diamonds to describe diamonds from Sierra Leone. Robert Kane's West 2006 Grammy Award winning song Blood Diamonds from Sierra Leone and the 2006 Leonardo DiCaprio movie Blood Diamonds have drawn attention to the appalling conditions of the war. But the diamond industry is quick to emphasize the international regulations are now in place to make conflict diamonds a thing of the past. I say BS. I say anybody can get through red tape, and money in diamonds can pay anybody off, and that's a bunch of crap. Hold on. Okay, let's get further down this. I'm just really pissed off that people think diamonds are forever going to bring happiness. Diamonds bring pain and strife and trauma to people. Okay, next page. Let me get on to something new here. Sales of diamonds for De Beers in 2005 were $6 billion. And we have people dying, starving, and poor with no money or anything. $6 billion in 1 year, De Beers. Oh, shit. Okay, $6 billion, blah, blah, blah. Okay, child labor. Did you ask where your blood diamonds came from and how many died for the pennies that they earned to dig up those diamonds that you wear? And you think you're a you think you're a good human being? Diamonds are connected to evil, okay? Remember, diamonds and evil are forever. Let's see, next page here. You know, I don't practice this. I just get angry, irritable, and discontent about people and their materialistic values. Yeah, I'm not rich, but if I were, my money would be going to people in need after my needs were met. And people with lesser than me, you know, I'd be sharing with them. You could damn well bet on it. Okay, child labor. They used children because they were small enough to be lowered into small holes and pits by rope to mine in substandard conditions where there were cave-ins, and they'd fill bags down in these deep holes, small holes, lowered by a rope, be pulled, and they'd send bags up of soil for other children to check. A lot of these areas were ripped apart and torn apart where they could have grown vegetation and food and had nourishment for their necessities, but instead the salt and heavy minerals and chemical products from mining equipment can run off in the rivers and pollute vital water sources for mining communities and people living downstream. There's a lot that comes from just getting a diamond. Now, when these diamonds were creating a lot of financial benefits, along with the health traumatic things that were happening, HIV and AIDS were among the mine workers' problems going on. You know, a lot of things also come from the diamonds due to the money. Money is evil. Yeah, I believe it is. Shit, I'm unemployed and it sucks. My life is so difficult. It's my choice, I know. Haha, yeah, I've heard it a million times. My daily needs are met. You know, I'll just leave it at that. Anyway, yeah, diamonds, not cool. Where's my next page? Hold on here. Next. Children became deadly soldiers in these areas. They had a choice, basically, to be killed or to become a soldier or to work in the mines, in the mud, have rotting feet or whatever, and look like a raisin or a prune whenever you get done out of the wet, moist dirt there. But they were killers. As soon as they were tall enough, big enough, and strong enough to be trained to hold a gun, if you didn't listen and pay attention, you'd be killed by a child. War protesters, diamonds, fund war, brutal war, and they violate human rights. So if you're a person who protests wars and care about human rights, but you have a diamond on your finger, you just don't make sense. It's a dual-edged blade, you know? It's a double-edged sword. Double-edged sword. You can't be in the middle. You're on one side or the other. Okay? The center is the deadly part. You're either bad or you're good. You're not deadly. Okay? Don't participate in funding wars where they train children to kill people over a stone on your finger. Did you ask where that stone came from? Did you get certified information from your jeweler that it was an accredited diamond from a safe environment and nobody died over it? I bought a diamond before also. It was a used one from a pawn shop in Florida when I lived there. My ex threatened me if I don't marry her, she'll find somebody who will. Get me the ring or forget the fling. So anyway, I had a bad feeling about it. Not the marriage. I loved the woman. But I didn't love the diamond. It was an OG diamond from Zales, original. I had all the paperwork, all the certificates, the original box. I won't buy another gem though. Happiness does not come in stones. Millions of year old stones are going to bring you happiness because a little sparkle on your finger. It's pure insanity, and it's a materialistic belief that you're going to find happiness in that. It's just completely insane. If we want to help each other, start by not living by materialistic ideals into idealist values. They're not real and they're not realistic. Oh, great. Okay. If you buy or wear diamonds, whatever, you are funding evil. Why don't you just carry a gun or walk around with a machete in your hand? Because all that's being done is people are being shot by guns, having their hands and legs cut off by something like this, which I use for gardening, and you're a participant in it if you're wearing a diamond on your finger. I'm not saying throw the diamonds away, but have an awareness. Sell the diamonds. Remodel your house. Don't act like diamonds are cool, because they're not. Facebookers. Yeah, you all get mad at me. You all cut me. Bunch of haters. It's okay. Conflict diamonds are diamonds that originate from areas controlled by forces or factions opposed to legitimate and internationally recognized governments and are used to fund military action in opposition to those governments or in contravention of the decisions of the Security Council. Refers to diamonds illegally traded to fund conflict in civil torn areas, particularly in Africa, and often linked to human rights abusers. Yeah, this is just ridiculous. I really truly hope you think that it's okay for you to wear those diamonds. You are completely nuts. Again, I don't practice this, so hope you can bear with me. That's about it. I don't have much more to say. I just hope you understand that every penny you spend on diamonds can be spent on education in the United States, mental health for people like me and other people who have small problems or large problems that get their hands on the guns, that you'd rather spend money on diamonds than spend money on mental health in our country, or education, or gun education, because there's too many guns to take away. And people can make guns in their garages and in their homes. You think taking away the gun or the large capacity magazine is the answer? You're the problem. Educate us, educate yourselves. Bunch of crap. I can't even believe what you people are thinking. That's it. I'm signing out. I hope you enjoyed it. Life is a double-edged sword. Which side are you going to be on? The center area is the deadly area. You don't think it's deadly? Yeah, I don't want to show you how deadly it is. Please be compassionate. Love thy neighbor. We had a lot of rules before we started faking them up and making them up.